Well, hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss T. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back and kicking it with your girl. So today, friends, I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about weight loss, setting realistic expectations, and not being so hard on yourself. Um, so Last year, 2023, I set some unrealistic goals for myself, friends. I was like gun ho on, I wanted to lose, X amount of weight by a certain period of time. And I was like, I'm not going to go to no restaurants. I'm just going to cook at home. I'm going to portion out my meals. I'm gonna drink more water, cut out soda, blah blah blah. Okay. Um, but I think it's very important that I say this without getting off a topic. Um, I went through some changes in my life at the end of 2022. Okay, the end of October to be exact. I had a 19-year relationship that ended. So the whole year 2023, I was like this, I'm this strong woman and I got this, and that was not being realistic, okay? Um, if you're going through something and you are wanting, to change some things, maybe it may not be weight loss for you, it may be something else you want to change in your life. For myself, weight loss. But if you're going through something and your mind is somewhere else mentally, I'm gonna tell you right now, it may not be as easy. So, and that's what happened with me. I was, like, so I was trying to be so strong, but in the midst of doing that, I did not allow myself to, grieve. Um, the my relationship ending. And I know that might sound crazy when I say grieve, but it is it's very real. Because I had a fiance um, many years back, that was actually murdered in 2018, and so for me, that was such a huge heartbreak for me. Um, but I have to say, even with that loss, and like the loss of my mother, death is final. And so, that, those people are not coming back. You can't pray them back. You can't wish them back. Death is final. There are no do-overs. So, um, eventually you begin to heal, and you eventually are able to kind of move on with your life, um and it not weight you down so much. Okay. But when you're in a relationship and it's a long-term relationship and it just ends abruptly, um you have to allow yourself time to be able to grieve, because that person's not gone anywhere. They're still around. They may not be in your presence anymore, but they're still around. So you need to be able to process that. And I would encourage you to do that. Make sure you process that. Don't try to just, ignore that your feelings that you feel. Don't try to just put it on the, put it out of your mind, because it's gonna come back and revisit you. Trust me, I know, because I have gone through that for all of last year. That was a struggle for me. Only really my family, knew that, but it was, and it wasn't an easy struggle. So, but anyway, if you're going through something, allow yourself to process that. Get yourself in a positive mind state, before you want to go ahead and start, working on trying to achieve something for yourself. So I had to kind of revamp things late 2023. I had to kind of rethink this whole thing about weight loss, because it would be some days, y'all, I would be like so amped to go to the gym. Days I would go, and other days I just didn't want to. I just didn't feel like it. I wasn't in a good mind state. And I just kind of shut down. I started off like, okay, I'm going to eat right, and I'm not going to do no restaurants. And I did do that for, quite a few months. But again, because I didn't allow myself to kind of, be able to heal, um, I just ended up turning to bad habits. And basically really my main bad habit was restaurants. It's easy to go to a restaurant, pull up to the drive-thru, order what you want. Get food delivered. Easy to do that. So, that's what I ended up falling into. Um and I was like, okay, I knew, and I was like, okay, I'm not supposed to do this, but number one, getting food, going to go pick up food that you ain't got to cook is always easy, and or getting food delivered is always easy. So I knew I needed to stop that, right? But inside myself, I was just like, I don't even want to, because I just felt like, I don't know, like I said, I was just going through a lot. So it just, I wasn't ready yet. I just wasn't ready. So later on, the latter part of 2023, I had to rethink some things, right? I had to rethink some things. I had to say, you know what, I got to do things better, because at the end of the day, this is something that's important for me, for health reasons, and also just because I want to shed this extra skin that I have on me. I'm not a tall person. I'm only 5'6". I've never ever been this size ever in my life. I've been coming up from a child. When I was a kid, I was a little chunky when I was a kid. Maybe, I don't know, I was like 8 or 9. But then I went down to my cousin's house. She lives down in the country, and I think I stayed there for a month or two. When I came back, like, I was so little, because all we did was played and ran. It was just like open fields to play in. So I was like super like thin, and I never gain weight. Like, I was small in high school. When I got out of high school, I was still, small. So I wasn't ever a heavy person. I kind of want to say when I got in my 30s, that's when I started to like gain weight. You get comfortable in a relationship. You're going out to eat, you cooking all the wrong stuff, you eating late at night. So that's kind of how all that starts to build up. So I was like, you know what? I gotta revamp this. I gotta rethink what I want to do. So I'm gonna tell you guys some things that help me, and how to be able to set some realistic goals for yourself. Um, so number one, my sister that's next to me, in age, she had gained some weight. It was a little bit more weight on her than what she cared for. So she was always been a small person. And I might say she might have got up to a size maybe an 11, maybe. But that was too much weight for her. None of us are really tall, are tall women. My other 3 sisters, we're all, right along about the same height. So it was too much weight for her body, and she wanted to lose some weight, because she just wasn't comfortable with that weight on her body. So my sister did intermittent fasting, and it worked very well for her. She has dropped her weight, and my sister is at the weight she was in high school. She wears a size 8. She looks so amazing. She looks so good. So I did my research on intermittent fasting to see if it would be something that would work for me. So I did. I went and I researched. I'm gonna say this: If you choose to do intermittent fasting, if you have an iPhone or an Android phone, either or, make sure you are careful if you look up any apps for intermittent fasting, because some of them apps will lie and tell you it's free, tell you you're gonna pay one price and you not. That happened to me. I ended up paying $29.99, and I was mad as hell because I thought I was paying $9.99, and I could not get a refund either. So make sure if you are wanting to do an intermittent fasting app that you really read all the damn terms before you go ahead and you select that. But for myself, I did the research, and intermittent fasting was definitely going to be a plus for me. So let me kind of tell y'all a little bit about what intermittent fasting is if you don't know. So intermittent fasting is where you will set blocks of time where you're able to eat. Okay, you're going to block off some time where you can eat, and then the other part of the time you're not going to eat. Okay, that's intermittent fasting. You can fast for 12 hours. You can fast for 16 hours. It's really left up to you. You can fast for 8 hours. That is something that you're going to have to decide for yourself. For me, I decided to fast for 16 hours. And I can do that comfortably, and it doesn't bother me. Even in the very beginning, I'll say this, in the beginning, you just have to kind of get a little bit used to it. For myself, my time of eating would be like when I get off work at 10 o'clock. I work from home, so when I would get off at 10, then that's when I would want to eat, because sometimes when I was working, I got busy, and sometimes I didn't eat at all until I got ready to get off work, which is too late to be eating. So I had to map out a time frame for myself that was going to work well for me and within my schedule. So I chose to do intermittent fasting from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. That is my allotted time for me to be able to eat. Okay. Now, along with doing intermittent fasting, I would suggest that you also change how you eat. I had to completely cut out any restaurants, because for me, you know, I've had some people say, well, you know, you could just get a salad or whatever no, I can't, because I know my weaknesses. So I know if I go to damn Wendy's and I want to go get a chicken salad, I ain't about to get no damn chicken salad. I'm going to tell them I want a damn single with cheese. So I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm going to eliminate restaurants altogether, because, again, it will not go well for me if I did that. So for me to put restaurants completely out of reach for myself, I had to be able to do that. I had to discipline myself to say absolutely no. Pop, soda, no. Totally had to be cut completely out of the picture altogether. Really, any kind of like sugary drinks, you know, you want to kind of cut those out. I do want to tell you, you know, don't try to pull everything away from yourself, because if you do, you're going to end up having a setback. And it's easy for that to happen. So don't pull everything from yourself. You know, you can take baby steps into it. Now for me, the only juice I really allow myself to have, and if I do have it, I may have it one time out of 1 week, and that's apple juice. That's 100% pure apple juice with no sugar added. And if I have some, it is only about an 8-ounce glass, and that's it. But mainly the biggest thing is changing how you eat. So for me, changing how I eat even at home. So I had to cut out all red meat. So no ground beef, no steak, roast, pork chop, none of that. I wanted to stick more on the side of skinless chicken breast, salmon. I like codfish, so I got codfish as well. Also, turkey. So like for breakfast, I like the little turkey sausage that's in the little clear packs. I like that. So that I got I like turkey. And I also buy honey turkey um deli lunch meat. Um Now, like I said, you gotta change how you eat. So changing how you eat means also making sure that you portion control. So let's say for like breakfast, right? I like eggs, but I don't cook regular eggs. I cook egg whites. I'll buy egg whites that are already, in the container because it's easier. And I measure out what I allow myself. Okay, so for egg whites, I allow myself a half a cup of egg whites. And normally I'll make an omelet. So I have a half a cup of egg whites. To that, I'll buy like green. It's like a mixture that's frozen. It's like green peppers, red peppers, and then onions. I put that inside of my omelet. Then I also buy like Kobe cheese, and I allow myself like maybe a tablespoon, because that's how much you can have. That says on the back of the package is a tablespoon. That keeps you within that calorie, within those calories that are on the back of the package. And I also add that, and then I just put my seasonings. Okay, along with that, I'll have a small piece of turkey sausage. Sometimes I'll just get, maybe if I don't do that, I might do a package of instant oatmeal. I buy the oatmeal that's in the box. This has the little packages. So I might have a package of like brown sugar oatmeal, one package, and I'll add a few blueberries in there. Blueberries are good for you. They're good for your heart. They're good to lower cholesterol. It's good to help lower your blood pressure. So I don't add no butter, and I don't put no additional sugar or nothing in it. It's just, I eat it just like it is. Um, Along with that, I'll have like a banana, as well. And then that's a breakfast for me. You can also, if you want, if you like eggs, you can boil an egg. You can slice that up. You can eat that too as well. For me, I'm just doing the egg whites though. I'm not because I like my eggs sunny side over. So I just eliminated eggs altogether as far as like fixing it for breakfast. I use egg whites. Now, when I make a salad, I do allow myself one boiled egg when I make a salad, but I also portion control. So you got to remember to portion control. Whatever it is that you're eating, portion control. I portion control all of my food. So like for lunch, let's just say I make tuna for lunch. I will only allow myself a cup of tuna. And I buy the little Ritz crackers, the little individuals that come in the box. I will allow myself about 8 crackers. And then I'll have like I might get a few grapes out, or I might have an orange. So I'll make sure that I'm not hungry, but I'm not overeating, because that's the thing, is like overeating. So I make sure I kind of measure out my food, so I'm kind of know that I'm staying where I need to stay at. Let's see. For like dinner, I do salmon and or codfish, whichever one. Also like a skinless chicken breast. And if I see that the chicken breast is too big, I will split it down in the middle so that it is not so much, and only eat just the one half, because I don't want to do too much. Um, I also um, I also will make a shrimp stir fry. That's actually what I'm gonna cook here in just a minute. Which I probably will record that as well. Um, so I also do that as well for dinner. All I do is just portion control. What I make it to last me from Monday all the way to Friday. Sometimes I'll have some food left over to last me until Saturday, but usually I'm kind of out of my food by Friday. What I've cooked, I'm kind of out of it by Friday. So Saturday, breakfast, I don't ever meal prep breakfast because breakfast is just easy. I don't need to do that. But lunch, sometimes I have to prep out lunch, but dinner definitely. Because sometimes for lunch I don't have to prep. What I do is I do buy like honey turkey breast, but instead of eating it on bread, I eat it on lettuce, okay? I use avocado mayo, and I just use what it says on the back of the package. So it tells me I can have a tablespoon of the avocado mayo. That's what I use, and that's what I take and put on my lettuce. And then I allow myself 2 slices of the honey turkey lunch meat, 1 piece of Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese is not bad for you. It's like 80 calories. So I allow myself 1 piece of Swiss cheese to put, on there. If you like tomatoes and onions or whatever else you like, you want to put on there, you can. If it's like veggies. But for me, that's kind of all I put on mine. Tomatoes sometimes. But I eat it on lettuce. So I eliminate bread because bread is one of my that's one of my problem foods. I love bread, potatoes, and like white rice. Those are 3 things that I really like a lot. I'm not really a sweet eater, so removing sweets really wasn't hard for me. But portion control. If you do intermittent fasting, portion control, friends. If you portion control, you will find it will work a lot better, and you will see results. You will see results if you portion control your food. Make sure, another thing, don't cheat yourself from your snacks. So my snacks are like my fruit. I opted not to get like any of the little kind of like little bars that you can get. For me, I just strictly with fruit. So I allow myself like an apple and slice an apple up. Now I did buy some Marzetti caramel, but I go by what it says on the back of the packaging. So if it tells me I can have 1 tablespoon and that 1 tablespoon will keep me in that calorie count, then that's what I use, and I will have like some apple slices with my little caramel. So like I said, make sure that you portion control, change the way you eat, and portion control. If restaurant food is not an issue for you, then don't cut it out. But for me, that was my issue. So that was, for me, leaving it alone altogether was best for me. So I chose to do no restaurant food, just to cook everything at home. And like I said, I meal prep on Sunday, and then I meal prep all the way out to last me to Friday. I also do use ground turkey as well. I didn't get the meal prep Sunday because I was busy, but I'm actually gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna actually probably, well, I'm getting ready to cook a meal here in a minute. So that's gonna be my meal that's gonna last me all the way until Friday. But I do have some ground turkey in the refrigerator that I'm gonna actually like patty up, and I'm gonna make them into reasonable size patties, and I'll put them in individual like Ziploc or sandwich bags. Put them in the freezer because they're easy for me to take out for like lunch. I can take one out so that it can like thaw out, and I can like have it for lunch. Put it on my George Foreman grill, and I can have that for lunch. But I eat it on lettuce. If I have me a little turkey burger, I'm gonna eat it on lettuce because bread, like I said, bread is my weakness. Now, I did start out letting myself have like 1 sandwich made on bread, like maybe on a Monday. But then if I had lunch meat on Wednesday and Thursday, then I just eat those on lettuce, no bread. But what I've done now, because I've gotten used to it, is just really eliminate the bread altogether and just use nothing but just lettuce, because I've gotten used to that. But the biggest thing, the most important thing, y'all, is this right here, is water. This is the most important thing, is water. You're going to want to make sure you're drinking a lot of water. I cannot express that enough. Water, 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 water. Make sure you're getting all your water intake. I can't even tell you how much water I am drinking, cause I drink a lot. I try to buy um I try to buy bottles like this of water. Sometimes I get a case of water. Sometimes I'll go to Kroger and I might get some like core water. I like the core water with the lemon. I can drink that. Sometimes I'll get water with electrolytes. It just depends. But most of the time I'll buy these and I'll just get a lot of them. And they're just easy to grab, and to be able to, grab this and go. And the size of it, I know, I'm getting all that I need. And I drink quite a few of these a day. That water gonna have you going to the bathroom, y'all, going. But you gotta understand, when you're losing weight, you're gonna drop a certain amount of water weight that's on your body. So make sure you're doing water, plenty of water, because water is gonna be your best friend. Now, exercising. So take baby steps when it comes to exercising. I myself definitely had to take baby steps. I'm being honest. I don't mean nothing about this, but when I go like up to Planet Fitness, I don't want no trainer. I want to go and get on what machine I want to get on, because I have to do what's comfortable for me, and that's what I do. I can get on the treadmill, and I can go on the treadmill, and I can go on the treadmill. That's comfortable for me. Don't let nobody push you into doing shit that you don't want to do, because people will do that sometimes. But I have to do what's comfortable for me. You ain't gonna tell me to get on this damn stair climber or whatever, and I know my right knee all messed up to hell, and and have it, I mean, real deal messed up. Absolutely not. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do what's comfortable for me. You have to do what's comfortable for you. Also, there's times here in the house I found somebody on YouTube that has exercise routine that is comfortable for me. Okay, which I did find a young lady. I will drop her link down in the description box, because I'm sorry, I just can't remember her channel name, but she had some exercises that were comfortable for me. I was able to tolerate those, and it is a good cardio workout. So I would do those here at home. Also too, another thing, while you're while you're trying to lose weight, make sure you are also using some weights. Target. Make sure you're you know what areas you want to target. For me, definitely on my arms and then around my midsection. That is where my core focus is at. So while at home, get you some weights, whatever you want that you're comfortable with. Get you some weights from Walmart. If you don't, for now, while you at home, if you got some heavy ass cans, use them and just, use those, and you look, hey, shit, use what you got until you can get what you need. Okay, make it work. So use that and just do it as frequently as you can. When I'm here, when I'm working or whatever, I do that. And just keep on. You keep doing that, because you want to make sure as you're losing weight that you're also toning the areas that you want to tone. Another thing, I've been taking a multivitamin for years, but I also take collagen. That is important. Let me show y'all, because I think I got it back here. I do. I take this. So this is what I take. And this works out well for me. You take about, the package says 4 a day. And so collagen, definitely, y'all. Collagen is great for your skin, your hair, your nails, your heart. So I definitely take collagen, because I want to be able to keep muscle tone, while you're losing weight. You don't want, you want to make sure, again, that you're toning. Like I said, for me, my areas definitely in my midsection and my arms, definitely, that's what I do. To work on that. When I do my exercises here at home, I do, I do some scrunches and stuff, crunches and stuff here at home, so that I'm able to work on that. Sometimes when I'm at the gym, I'll get on different machines, but again, take baby steps. Do what's comfortable for you, because nobody else can tell you your body and how you feel. So don't let nobody nobody make you do something you don't want to do. Another thing, let me just say this. Please know that you're not going to always get people to be in your corner, So if you're looking for that, I'm just telling you, sometimes you'll set yourself up for disappointment. You need to be your own biggest supporter. Be your own biggest cheerleader. Cheer your own damn self on, Don't look for somebody else to give you validation. You gonna have to be the one that's gonna have to love on yourself. Tell yourself every day that you can do it, that you got this, you can do this. And don't worry about anybody else, because sometimes you'll get people that'll come, around you, and that'll just be so damn negative. And that's something else for the year 2024, y'all. I'm getting rid of all negative ass people. Do you hear me? Removing their ass. I have unfriended so many people on Facebook. Like, yeah, get the hell up out of here, because you don't bring any substance to my life, and I can't have that around me, because we gonna have a problem. Sooner or later we gonna end up having an issue. So it's like, remove them people away from you. You don't want negativity in your space, because it's, when you trying to do something, especially trying to lose weight, it's hard. It's easy to put weight on. It's very easy to put it on. It's hard sometimes to take it off, okay? So you got to be in a good mindset when you're trying to lose weight. But I don't care if don't nobody tell you nothing. You look your damn self in the mirror every day and encourage your own self. Don't look for nobody else to do it. It's nice if they do, but I'm just telling you from my own self experience, that shit ain't gonna come all the time, and that's okay. You encourage your own self. Stay focused, and if you fall off, that's okay too. Get your ass back up and get back on it, okay? Like I said, if you got anybody in your ear talking negative, remove their ass. Remove that negative energy, because it's not going to help you none. Remove it. You don't need it around you. It's not going to add anything. It doesn't bring value to you. It does nothing. So remove negativity away from you. If you can remove negativity and you stay focused, you will stay on task, and you will see progress. Another thing too, if you are like me, I am a very compulsive person. I tend to think when I go to the damn gym and I get on the treadmill, or if I'm exercising here at home, when I get done, I have to jump my ass on the scale. Don't do that to yourself. Like, I magically think the damn scale numbers is going to move from day to day. Look, if you are like that, if you that kind of person like I am, don't do that. Weigh yourself in the beginning. In the very beginning, weigh yourself so you'll know where you are, and take the scale and throw the damn scale in the closet, and don't go back to go and get it until you get to maybe a midway point for yourself, or you have set a realistic time frame when you want to recheck your weight. Then you can pull that scale out the closet. But otherwise, throw it in there and don't keep going to get on the damn scale, okay? Because the damn number is not going to magically change from day for day, okay? I had to do that because I'm bad with that. Extremely bad with that. So I had to do that for myself. And if you need to make you a chart or something for your intermittent fasting, you can if you want to. I didn't really think it was necessary. I mean, I know the times I'm supposed to eat from 11 to 7, and I know that after 7 o'clock, I'm not supposed to eat anything. And I will say, if you do want to do intermittent fasting, then set times that work for you. Okay, set up the times that will work for you. So like if you work third shift, you might want to make that time your time to eat. And when you get home, like in the morning, make that time your time to sleep. Because most of my fasting part is done when I'm asleep. I usually get up around maybe 8:30 or 9 o'clock. At 11 a.m., I am able to eat again. Okay, so set your time how you want to set your time. Meal you want to whatever meals you want to have, it's that's going to be left up to you. I feel like nobody can really plan that out for you. You have to kind of plan that out for yourself. I'm just giving you guys some things that have worked for me. So I find that if I meal prep on Sunday, if I meal prep out lunch and meal prep out dinner, and then when I get ready to eat, I portion control. Measuring has been absolutely mandatory for me. Measuring out what I am going to eat helps me to keep me on task. Make sure you do have some protein. You need protein in order to be able to have energy, to be able to burn fat. Make sure you're incorporating protein. Sometimes on Saturdays when I'm busy, I might have something to do and I'm not able to eat breakfast. I do buy some 4-pack of energy of protein drinks, and I might grab one of them and boom, that's my breakfast. Okay, so sometimes I have to do that when I'm rushing and I have some stuff I need to do. But anyway, like I said, friends, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys what I have been doing to help me on this weight loss journey for myself. I set my first goal for June the 20th. June the 20th is my birthday. That's when I'm going to weigh again, so I can see where I am from June 20th, from now until when I get to June 20th. When I do that, I'm going to try to bring you guys along as well when I'm exercising here at home and when I go to the gym as well. I'll try to do that as much as I possibly can. And when I go to the gym, I probably have to record on my cell phone or whatever. So I may try to do that some, but I could definitely do it when I'm here at the house. Also, I will come back and also show you all how I meal prep as well. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing some shrimp with some California blend vegetables. I think I'm gonna go ahead and record that, so I'll show you guys how I make that and then how I portion out what I eat. Also too, y'all, I found these little cups of I think it's by it's a minute rice, I think it is. They're like they come with 2 cups in a package, and it's brown rice. I'm not really a fan of brown rice, y'all. Only time I can eat brown rice when I go to Chipotle and Chow. That's when I tell them to put all that other shit on top of it. Yeah. So other than that, I don't really care for brown rice. When I make it at home, I don't know, I just ruin it. But I saw this, and this was brown rice with wild rice in it, and it's already portion controlled out for you. So I got about 4 of those, and I decided, like, okay, when I cook me some salmon or whatever, I'm gonna pair that 1 cup, with that salmon, and see how those. This will be the first time of me ever trying those, and see how those taste. So, because I told y'all white rice is that I love white rice, so I was like, okay, I'm not a fan of brown rice, but this has got some wild rice in it, so I'm gonna try that and see how it tastes. I'll let y'all know if it's good or not. Anyway, but friends, if you have tried intermittent fasting before, drop in the comments. Let me know if it's worked for you. Do you like it? So, and if not, if you think it's something you might be interested in, you want to give it a try, do your research on it and see if it's for you. Okay. I did mine, and it's definitely for me. It is something you have to get used to. Okay. But once you do, and once you change your eating habits, it'll be easier for you once you begin to do it. And like I said, if you happen to fall off, it's okay. All you gotta do is just get back up and get your ass back in gear. That's all you gotta do. Because we're human, we're not perfect, and life do truly be lifing, okay? Life doesn't stop because we wanna you know, we're working towards something. Life is going to still keep coming at you. But you have to, you know, it's up to you how you're going to deal with it, you know. So if you don't fall into any, whatever your bad habit is, whatever your, don't fall into that, you know. Encourage yourself that you can do it and you can push through it, okay? I definitely want to encourage you that you can do it. This is a journey. It's not easy at all. So I feel like, you know, if I can say something positive to somebody else and let you know that you're not alone, that, you know, I am, I'm also in this struggle as well, and I'm trying my best to be able to, to definitely, release myself out of some of this extra flesh, okay? But anyway, friends, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to come on here and holler at y'all for a minute. I'm gonna jump off of here and then go in this kitchen and go ahead and make up my my dinner that I'm gonna have for the week, because I'm coming. Oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm coming real close, y'all, to my time where I'm not gonna be able to eat. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna get this done. But like I said, if you try intermittent fasting, please drop down in the comments and let me know if you like it, if it worked for you. I'm going to try to come back on here and make sure, I'm not going to try, I'm going to come on, guys, and do these videos or whatever. Let y'all see my progress and stuff or whatever. I'm going to also do that as well. And I got some goodies that's coming, y'all. I really have slacked off on buying any clothes, guys, because of the fact that I am, I'm going through losing weight. It's kind of silly for me to continue to buy clothes, and you're going through where you're losing weight, you know, because it just doesn't make any sense. I already got a damn crap ton of clothes now that I don't even know, you know, yeah, what to do with. But I got some other little goodies that's coming, so when they come, I will make sure to do a video on them. Anyway, friends, thank you guys again for stopping by. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you hit that like button for me, and also hit the notification bell so you will be alerted every time I upload a new video. All right, friends, until the next time, as always, stay blessed. One love.